So I'm watching all the videos about Gypsy Rose, and I just have one train of thought with this whole situation. Obviously, what her mother did to her was absolutely horrendous, but what I can't understand is how are the doctors not held accountable? How are surgeries being performed when they're absolutely unnecessary? How are drugs being given when she has no diagnosis for anything that they're claiming was wrong with her? Where is she getting this medication? What doctor is prescribing her these things that she does not need and has no diagnosis for? And what doctor is performing surgeries on her that are not necessary? How do these doctors get away with doing such things? I know all too well that doctors hand out narcotics like it's freaking candy, but yet people with actual disabilities and, like myself, type 1 diabetes have to jump through hoops to get my insulin that I need to survive. I guess I'm just not understanding how these doctors are just passing out prescriptions like that for something completely unnecessary. Do you just take this mother's word for it without actually having a diagnosis for her? I'm really confused on that, because when we adopted my niece and nephew, there was paperwork proving that she was falsely saying that the boy, there's a set of twins, boy and girl, that the boy was mentally retarded. That's what was on the doctor's paperwork that I received after we had adopted the little girl years later, after we had had the boy. So you're telling me she's able to get certain medications, or she's trying to further prove her case that something is wrong with one child by saying another one has all these other issues when in fact he did not, and they had no way of proving that. They just take your word for it. But you would think with giving actual medications that she was on, there would have had to been some type of proof she had what they're claiming she has. You can't tell me doctors are that dumb. Are they seriously that easily fooled? Because that's where I'm at with this whole situation. Why are these doctors not held accountable?